What's up guys, welcome back to Chelsea Explained, and we're gonna go through the latest Chelsea transfer news in this video, and we are edging closer now to secure a first signing for Enzo Maresca if all goes to plan. And we're also gonna talk about Chalobah, Victor Osimhen, what's going on with Lukaku, as well as we could potentially be looking to target other strikers this summer. So before we continue any further, as usually, make sure you like this video, subscribe to my page, and hit that notification bell down below. So the first story is coming from Fabrizio Romano. Breaking: Chelsea are closing in on a deal to sign Fulham's Tosin Adarabioyo. Negotiations at final stages, and Ben Jacobs confirming that we're gonna secure him on a free transfers, and conversations had been advanced in the last 48 hours after an approach for a few weeks ago. Deal is not yet done, but it's heading in a positive direction. We had competition from Newcastle, but apparently they never sealed the deal, and Chelsea is the one that is pushing in the current moment. But then Fraser Fletcher is also hinting with this type of emojis. So it looks like he's almost done, and we are favorites here to secure the Fulham defender Tosin, who is a very tall guy. I mean, he's 196, 26 years old, soon gonna enter his prime, right-footed. He will be a replacement for Thiago Silva. Now, what can this type of defender do for us? Well, first of all, we're securing him on a free deal, which means we didn't have to splash 20-30 million pounds on him, which is a fantastic deal. He also has the Premier League experience, has a pretty good season for Fulham, and we're just gonna look at his rating here. He averaged 84.7 pass accuracy per game. He averaged a 6.8 rating, which is above the standard rating. He averaged a 4 clearances per game, 2.9 aerial ones, 1.1 tackles, and 1.3 interceptions. So this guy is very dominant in the air, likes to clear the ball away. So I think Tosin is gonna be a brilliant signing for us, and a good replacement for Thiago Silva now leaving. So let's move on to the next story, and United is hunting Trevoh Chalobah in the current moment. United understands that contact has been made between United and Chalobah's agent, and the club is thought to be keen, though discussions are not advanced. Vincent Kompany is also the new Bayern head coach, and he's also showing interest in Trevoh Chalobah. It would be brilliant if it could be a bidding war, but it could be the case that the reason why we have put the 25 million pound price tag on him is that we are desperate to sell as soon as possible, due to FFP regulations, and these rules can stop PSR, or what it's called. Chalobah prefers to stay in Chelsea, but Chelsea are of course looking to offload a lot of these Cobham boys because they are pure profits in the books. Now, I think it's really sad. I will absolutely keep Trevoh Chalobah at Chelsea. His last 10-12 games was fantastic. When he was here under Thomas Tuchel, he performed on a very high level, and I remember the first goal he scored and how much that meant for him. And if we're gonna be honest, he has performed on a higher level, on a more consistent level than the likes of Disasi and Badiashile, who we purchased a lot for. And he has been looking so comfortable, composed in the back line. He's even versatile and can play as a right back if needed, if we got injuries there. And I'm sure he is someone that could definitely invert into the midfield, because he has played sometimes in the academy as a defensive midfielder too. So letting Chalobah go for only 20-25 million pounds is absolutely criminal from the owners, but they have put themselves in this situation, and it's going to be very sad. I mean, if we were going to sell Chalobah, I would value him for around 40-50 million at least. There is something extra when you see players coming up from the Cobham and coming up to the first team and performing, because they are playing for the badge. They playing for the club. They give everything they got. And that's why I and a lot of Chelsea fans appreciate these guys. And it's sad we're getting rid of a lot of them. So yeah, I guess Trevor Chalobah will definitely be gone this summer. So the last thing we're gonna talk about is Victor Osimhen, Lukaku, and potential new striker. Mr. Mano also confirms here that Chelsea's position remains that they will not move for Victor Osimhen in the summer transfer window due to age of the player and the cost of the deal. Well, due to the age of the player, I can't really understand, because we're gonna secure a player over 25 years old, that is 26, in Tosin now, and we have been keen on Osimhen throughout the whole season. I can understand that he will cost tons of money. 112 million pounds is a lot to splash, and I can understand we don't have the money to do so, but the sort of age excuse I can't really understand. But we know that we're not going to go after him. It's very sad. I will absolutely love Victor Osimhen. But at the same time, will he really suit Enzo Maresca's style of play? Perhaps not. So we will look into potentially other strikers then. Here also some updates around Lukaku. Lukaku searching for permanent home. Instead of entertaining a swap proposal with Napoli with money and Lukaku, and then we get Osimhen from Napoli, the Blues will demand any of Lukaku's suitors to pay his £38 million release clause instead. Lukaku previously enjoyed success under Conte, and now we know he is a manager now for Napoli, and he's very keen on getting him there and reunite with his Inter Milan forward, former Inter Milan forward. So we got some options here to sell Lukaku because we need him off our books. He's not gonna get a second chance at Chelsea. And we also got some news from Rudy Galletti. Now when Mourinho is a Fenerbahce coach, they could be interested in getting Lukaku as well, because they have tons of money to splash. So we see what's gonna happen, but Mourinho, Conte interested in Lukaku in the current moment. So what type of striker could we be looking for? Now, there have been rumors going around that we had scouts sent out to watch Feyenoord and Ajax to watch Jimenez, the striker performing so good for Feyenoord in the current moment. Only 23 years old. He is a forward and can drop down, link with the midfield. Is very clinical, dangerous inside the box, and has a great first touch. He's someone we could go after, and we also know that we have a long interest in Benjamin Sesko. However, we face competition now from Arsenal. Florian Petterberg mentioning that Arsenal is pushing for Sesko, but being told there is no final decision yet. Many clubs are keen on him, United as well. Chelsea monitoring him. They're gonna have to pay around 55 to 60 million pounds in his release clause. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen there. I think Sesko will suit our system. I think Jimenez could do that as well. So let me know which type of striker you will go for if we can't sign Osimhen now. Would you prefer Sesko, Jimenez, or someone else? And let me know, of course, how you feel around Chalobah. Do you think is wrong for Chelsea to selling him further to Premier League rivals such as United? And how do you feel about Tosin going to be our first signing under Enzo Maresca? Let me know that, and thank you so much for watching, and I'm out, guys. Peace.